Njabulu Pathla was 8 years old when apartheid ended. He was too young to predict that 2 decades later, he and many South Africans like him would still be struggling to survive. He has 7 children and says he hasn't had a proper job in 3 years.
It makes me feel like a failure in life. I'm a failure because there's most of the things that the men's supposed to do that I can't do. I'm supposed to support my children, first of all. The first priority is to support my children. I can't do that.
Njabulu lives with his 2 sisters in this tiny house. He takes whatever low-pay part-time work he can find.
I've got no job. Instead of us getting jobs here, only foreigners are getting jobs. These foreigners, they're earning less money than we expect to get. That is why they're hiring the foreigners to work here in South Africa.
Njabulu says he is shocked by the latest wave of attacks against migrant workers in his country.
For my sake, I can say there's xenophobia. It's 100% wrong. They are human beings like us. We are all Africans, we all share the same blood. It's not their fault to get the job here. They came here looking for a job like us. So I say no to xenophobia.
There's been very little infrastructure development in communities like these, literally since the end of apartheid more than 20 years ago. And Njabulo's story is shared by millions of South Africans. And it's widely believed that if the government is serious about putting an end to these xenophobic attacks by a very small minority here, then it has to start delivering on its promises. The Zulu king Goodwill Zwelithini has condemned the attacks on foreign workers and called for calm. The government continues to promise to deliver basic services and jobs.
The president has formed a special team that is looking into economic and social infrastructure, and that is focusing more on a job creation.
Njabulu and millions of unemployed South Africans like him have heard this many times before. Charles Stratford, Al Jazeera, Durban.